Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another First Impressions video. Today we're taking a look at... sorry. A game that I've been waiting a very long time for. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Nintendo Switch. It's beautiful. I actually need to... Settings relate to the camera. No, the screen is kind of... It's fine for you, it's just bad on my TV. Okay, so I don't care. Inverts, turn speed, zoom speed, everything's fine there. Sounds, subtitles definitely on. I'll just keep everything as it is. Nah, it's good there. Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I really like Xenoblade Chronicles. Liked it before, Chega liked it. And I enjoyed X, though I didn't finish it because I just kind of got lost in it. But when I saw this coming out, and it looked like it was returning back to form of the first game, I was really excited. And so far, I listened to the soundtrack selection that came with the special edition that I got, if you want to look at the unboxing, by the way. And oh my gosh, the music is what I wanted. The X's soundtrack was a little off the mark in my opinion. It was good, but it was different. But this one, right back on form, and I love it. But let's get into the actual game. I'm assuming it's not starting off on the clouds because this is the start of the game, so... Not the clouds, the idyllic grassy screen. Really like that lightning, by the way. It's like very clear. Monolith soft. I need to turn the volume up. Thank you, remote. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's beautiful music. I'm gonna get all the content IDs. Actually, I might not. Well, somebody's playing Xenoblade as well. The main things I really liked about the first game were the characters were fun, and I liked the story, but it was the music, the look and feel of the game, and the exploration aspect of just everything being huge and just trying to find everywhere. And X didn't have that as much, despite the fact that it was definitely a lot bigger. I'm not really sure how to place that. It just felt like it was less of an alive world and more of just a lot of places to me. I don't know. Also, yeah, Tetsuya Nomura did a few characters here. And they're very noticeably Tetsuya Nomura. I was looking through the book, the art book that came with the special edition, and it's just like, yeah, these are Xenoblade characters, and then you know when the Tetsuya Nomura character starts. Like, are you sure this isn't Kingdom Hearts all of a sudden? It was very funny. But yeah. Why is there an ocean under the clouds? Maybe we'll never know. I know this game is going to be like the most graphically impressive thing ever, but I just generally like the style that they've had for the Xenoblade series. I know this is more of like an anime style, but I think that makes the characters just a bit more expressive.
We really do need to buy ourselves a new depth probe.
Yeah, and they're all British.
King was off by 150 pets to the east. That's not going to fly.
I think that's another thing that threw people off with Xenoblade X, is that they weren't British anymore.
It seemed pretty solid. Didn't even have to reinforce it too much. Even with the labor costs, we should be able to turn a decent profit.
Honestly,
They definitely made them British voice actors on purpose. Also, you can download the Japanese thing for free if you want. Hi.
Don't go raining on my parade, Gramps. You know, I'm in the salvaging trade for the cash. A little business sense goes a long way. All right? Whoa!
Well, that's not good.
I didn't expect that. You've been living in this thing, big guy.
Is this that, lobster from the fridge in Cowboy Bebop? I love the battle theme also. Do we actually have, like, do we actually battle this? It's not a cutscene. Oh wow, I thought that it would take a long time for us to get to the battles. Nice. I guess Xenoblade 1 started off pretty fast too, didn't it? You were battling those, the caterpillar thing throwing. Anyway, time to earn your lunch. To initiate combat, the first thing Rex needs to do is draw his weapon! Draw your weapon, simply press A when you target enemy. Display target, just press R. You can tell which enemy you're targeting by the target marker display of its head. First thing that stands out to me in this game, by the way, the text is bigger. Oh god, if you played Xenoblade Chronicles X, you know... I'm sorry that it sounds like a dumping on the game. I genuinely liked it. It just didn't hold my attention long enough. It was a bit too big, and there was lots of little things that just dropped off. But it's things like that. The text in that game is minuscule. Even on a big screen, I had to squint to see it. Here, it's big. Incidentally, you can also sheath your weapon if you're rather not continue a fight. Simple as holding down R, pressing B. If you approach the targeted enemy with your weapon drawn, you'll execute attacks automatically. It's your standard auto attack. Got all that? It's time to draw your weapon and start preparing your lunch.
Okay.
Alright.
Time to take you down.
Time to take you down! All attacks are delivered and sensitively attack power increases with each blow. Alright. Tutorial. Okay, so take a look at the lower right of the screen. One of these activates means an art is ready. Arts are special techniques distinct from auto attacks. Icons later at the controller button, so just press the corresponding button to use one. After using an art, you'll have to wait until the recharge gauge surrounding the icons refilled before you can use it again. The recharge gauge will refill as you auto attack enemies. Try pressing X now to let rip with Rex's anchor shot art.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Enemy just dropped something. It's an HP potion. It'll restore some HP. Some arts like anchor shot will always cause the enemy to drop that. Should you use your arts immediately to deal serious damage or save them when you need bonuses? Consider your art tactics carefully. Alright, that works.
Why not? Yeah!
Okay, so you also don't auto attack while you're running like the first Xenoblade. I cannot kind of understand that, so you can't just cheese the enemies like you did in that game. Also, we got coins! Hey, we got the prologue, guys. I didn't lose.
White. A sea of clouds, and at its heart, the world tree, piercing the heavens. This is the world we call home. All rest. Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Allrest lived on the tree, together with our divine father, the architect.
You know, seeing his eyes before, I'm talking over the story, seeing his eyes before reminds me of something I saw about how they made the eyes in Twilight Princess for all the characters. There was like a crazy process. It was like many different layers and stuff.
One day, we were cast out.
Anyway, this is kind of a generic story, but I'm not complaining. I'm not one of those critics that's like, it's not telling anything new. Just start the game, for goodness sake.
Where it turns out, life was pretty hard. But when it seemed like we would surely die out, the architect took pity on us, sending his servants, the Titans, to save us.
And then just...
few of
I know,
us
that's
who
Colossus.
survived.
Colossus, never mind.
Settled on the Titans. And we've lived in harmony with them ever since.
$5 that somebody somewhere who's doing a Let's Play of this game is going to have an episode
to die
entitled
out.
Remember the Titans. Oh, look at that smile. It's ready!
The brazier does my
Yeah, I know how to pronounce that now.
much good.
I'll be honest, I have only seen the word brazier
Want me to move it, Gramps?
written and never
That's
spoken
quite
till
all right.
now.
Leave it right there.
Right up.
Oh, it's warming his back. That's good. So I guess Gramps is just kind of laying there in the ocean? Hey! It's Sin! Ah! You fool, get your harpoons ready!
Not another one. Been happening a lot lately.
More so than before.
I wonder if anyone was living there.
It seems not. And if there had been, they would have all left by now.
Makes sense. Hey, Gramps. Do you think Fonset Village will be gone too one day?
It would not be today or tomorrow, but one day, yes, it will fall.
And you too?
That's how it goes with us Titans.
Things die, you fool.
There's no way around it.
Eventually. There'll be nowhere left to live.
Sadly.
So, you Titans were born up there. Is that right?
So they say, for what it's worth. Mind you, I was born
Exposition!
here,
Sorry, I haven't been
all
talking. I'm
rest.
actually paying attention. Ew.
As for my ancestors, who could say where they were born?
They were born in a
Can it
Japanese
really
man's
exist?
mind.
This Elysium, and the Creator, who said to live there.
A land of plenty atop the world tree.
Let's get Colette to check it out.
If such a place did exist, perhaps we could all live in peace, with no need.
I'm not gonna lie, the mouth movement is kind of weird.
Sure would be great. For everyone.
On
Even
Gramps
folks in
anyway.
Fonset. If the Divine Architect can see us now, I wonder what he thinks.
You're all weebs! Sorry. Ooh, that's nice. I'm sure we're probably not gonna go there at some point. It's kind of hard to do
Alright.
first impressions for an
Back to making
RPG
money.
like this because it's like this game knows that it's gonna be a long game. Like this is a
I think this
100-hour
all should
plus
be enough
game,
for
so
today.
it doesn't have to.
Oi, Gramps! Care for a little swim to the Argentum Trade Guild?
You're planning on selling it now? It's getting toward my bedtime.
Old people don't sleep.
Don't play the lazy
It
old
doesn't.
man with
It's
me.
not.
There's plenty of sunshine
You know,
left.
charging out the gate, but at least it did give us a little primer on combat to whet our appetite of that. And, you know, it's given us the story. I'm pointing at the obvious to show you that I'm actually paying attention to how the game is presenting itself. This isn't a review of the game, this is my first impressions. The game does have to give you a first impression. It can't just be, eh. Yay, Napon! This soundtrack reminds me of Ni no Kuni, Argentum Trade Guild. Oh my god, they have those giant flying things.
Why,
if it isn't Rex. How's business?
Going all right, else I wouldn't be here.
Fair point. So, which one am I unloading?
We can leave that until I'm done negotiating. Shouldn't be too long.
Well, Mooring is 15 gold per half day.
I'll have your gold after I sell the stuff. All right, later.
Ah, you can't do that.
You know I can't do credit. Does it every time, too.
Don't look at me.
No one, I'm afraid.
Wimp, wimp. This definitely reminds me of something from Ni no Kuni. It's not a bad thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is nice,
This
actually.
thing's huge. And it's not even a Titan ship.
I'm sure the bad guys aren't using it. Looks like your adventure's about to really get going, and you can count on me to offer timely explanations of any new game features you encounter. When you close the tutorial screen, you'll see Goldmouth Return Port pop up on the screen. This is letting you know you found a landmark. When you've discovered a landmark, you can return to it instantly with skip travel. If you defeat it in battle, you'll be returned to the last landmark you visited. All rest is a great variety of landmarks, so discover as many as you can to help you out in your adventure. And just in case you ever find yourself struggling with the basic control, press the C buttons or to bring up a quick explanation of the control scheme, or to play the ocarina. Battle controls, camera controls, and field controls. Okay. So let's check out the general controls. Running is pretty smooth. I like the frame rate. It's pretty nice. I have this recording in 720p, so when I'm done recording this, I'm putting it up to 1080. But my capture card doesn't do... Yes, you can jump! Oh my god, look at his blur when you jump right there. Look at that. 1 sec. Can I change that? This is adorable. Just the automatically. I'm gonna. There we go. I'm gonna turn that off and see if that changes anything. No, not really. It's not for that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I like the general. They have the mini map and the time and the thing on the top showing you where your objective is and probably other stuff as you get there. Let's see. The right stick clicking it in centers the camera. ZR. Not pressing it right. I guess it's already showing it to us anyway. Let's see. X shows us the map here, and shows the development level, which that's going to be fun. A is jump, or that's B. There's the controls. Main menu, target enemy, skip travel. Also, it's the D-pad, not the C buttons, at least on the Pro Controller that I'm using. Blade switch, current objectives. Okay, cool. Let's talk to somebody. How you doing? Hey there. Ah, Rex, so good to see you. Perry just whiling away time watching ships go by till time cargo all loaded on board. Would Rex say to meal together nice tasty sandwich or some such? Sorry, I'm busy at the moment. Meh, that's too bad. Perry thought it would be nice to make happy memories before set out on long voyage. Ah, nice. Never mind, Perry. Just being melodramatic. Let's keep doing good work when savaging. You're adorable. You're adorable. Hey, Rex, ship caught your eye? Well, of course. It's not easy to miss. Never knew that ships made this big. Never knew they made ships this big without a Titan at the core. Can't even begin to imagine how the whole thing works. Probably Magicite. Do you know whose ship it is? Some client to the chairman, I think. Don't know the details. I see. I know you're curious, but don't go climbing on board or anything, okay? I'm not that crazy. I gotta get back to work. See you around then, Garum. Let's go climb on board. That's a big boat. Let me in! Let's see what happens when I jump. Oh, look at that! How you doing? Having fun over there? You just gonna sunning yourself? I thought it was actually stuck, but no, he's literally just hanging around sunning himself. Wait. Am I swimming? Oh gosh, it's like water. I thought I was just gonna fall into the abyss. This is slightly less fun, but also I guess it's nice. You know, I was like diving in it before. I had to try that out. Come on. Hello. Hey there! Rex, my boy! Is that Yokotaro? No. This nub on here just arrived to do a bit of sightseeing around Argentum. I keep saying the central exchange is inside Goldmouth, just after you enter the ship, but he doesn't get it. Now he wants me to take him up to Lemur Inn on the 3rd floor. I'm a salvager, not a tour guide! Whap, whap. Landing fee is 1,000 G. Let me tell you a few things that might be useful. The regular view. See with the arrow pointing right now? That's the compass. The mark on the compass indicates the direction Red should be heading. Red Rex. Digits above the mark on the compass show the distance to your destination. If Rex's destination is higher than his current position, then you'll see a little arrow above the marker. Conversely, if it's at lower altitude, the arrow will be displayed below the marker. Environmental information. This skill lets you weather, time of day, and so on. There's the mini-map. Yellow marker shows Rex's current location and the direction he's facing. Push in L to switch between a full screen and a mini-map. Confident adventurers might prefer to make their way through all rest without using the mini-map. Last, you have the current objectives. You might tell us exactly what Rex is supposed to be doing at the present time. You can tell its visibility with ZR, so take a look at if you're ever unsure what to do next. Right now, we're telling you to go and pay a visit to Malolo at the Central Exchange, which try doing that. Ah, okay. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's really nice. Cuckoo! This is not Central Exchange. This place of import and export papers of Ardenian traders. Central Exchange is red center of ship Goldmouth. I'm wanting to sell salvage goods, so just talk to Malolo. The Nopon are so good, guys. I love them. Hey there! Oop. Kind of skipped through that one. It's hard to hammer and nails are not hit from shit above, but sight on. I don't want you to think of the nails. I don't want to think about all the nails you'll end up ruining. Yeah, you get him. You get him, guy that I can walk through. What the heck just happened there? I was walking through him, then the game just remembered that I can't do that. And, that was interesting. Shoo! Hey, Rex, looks like you got the quiet salvage business going on in Central Exchange. Just bring your hole up there. Yeah. Okay, where are we at for time? I think that's gonna do it for the first impressions, though. I have a feeling that after this, it's just gonna get into, plot, and that's gonna be a while, so, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. What I think of this, maybe I should talk about my first impressions. I'm very biased because I love the first two games. Like I said, I do have complaints about some of them, but I love them. Also, hi, Kion. Or Kainon. Same difference. But there's Malolo. I did not see him before. I guess I was on that side. But yeah, so what I think of it, the music in this game is fantastic so far, and from what I've heard, it's just gonna get better. I really like the art style of this game just in general. The controls... Yeah, the controls seem to be very smooth. The battle controls are pretty nice. It kind of took a little while to do battle stuff, but then again, it was the first battle, and I don't really have any arts and stuff left. From what I've seen, the game gets very customizable with that kind of stuff. There's a lot of options. And the story's kind of basic so far, but I have a feeling that just based on what I know of the plot, it's not staying basic for very long, so... You're stuck now, haha! Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Several to 4 with... oh, he made it. With pushing the guy around. No. Oh, come on. I'm going to get you stuck in a box somewhere. There we go. This has been Several to 4, and I have officially kidnapped a man. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys. No. 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 Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.